Hi, today we are going to fit the Cayman GT4 wing onto my 986 Boxster. So in this video there could be some spoilers. No? Okay. What about, in this video we're just going to wing it. There's no pleasing you guys, is there? Really isn't. Right, okay, so as I mentioned in the unboxing video, I didn't think that the GT4 Cayman struts were going to work. And basically I was right. Um, I wasn't happy with the idea of riveting them on, which I can understand why, because they line up with the framework, the structure underneath the boot, so you can't put nuts and bolts through them. But the problem is the brackets are flat, and the Boxster boot has got like a slight curve on it, so they just don't sit properly on it. So they're just not going to work. So the next thing that I did was I tried the GT4 wing on top of the original wing, and essentially when it's in the right position, the two leading edges of both wings line up. So I think the simplest and easiest way to do this is to use the struts and the mountings from the old wing and fix them to the GT4 wing. So essentially all we've got to do is get the other wing off, do some measurements and change over the bracketing even. So let's get to it. Right, so that was 4 10mm nuts and bolts and the wing was off. So as you can see, we've basically found the center line of both wings, then measured the distance between the 4 mountings and transferred that onto the new wing using the center line of the wing to make sure that they're in the right place. So that all that remains now is to screw the brackets onto the new wing and then put it back onto the car. Now, I'm really not happy with these struts. They look absolutely bloody horrible. But I've got an idea in my head as to what to do with them or what to do about them. But we'll discuss that later on in the video. Okay, that's the GT4 wing back on the car using the old struts. I think it looks a little bit high. We'll see how we go. So let me know what you think in the comments. As I said earlier in the video, the struts from the old wing, they just look complete and utter rubbish. They do the job brilliantly, but they look like crap, especially the adjustable linkages on the top. They look bloody awful. But the feet, the feet that actually bolt to the boot lid, they're brilliant. They're simple. They do the job perfectly. So I think what I'm going to do is follow the idea that I again had with the unboxing. Um, I'm going to make a template up. I've got some photos on the internet, some side profile photos of the GT4 bracket, and I'm going to make a template up to make the swan neck struts that hold the spoiler from the top. So you've got GT4, you've got the early GT4 spoiler, but you've got the GT4 RS style struts holding it. And then what I'll do is modify the template. I'll make the template, modify the template so that the strut bolts into the feet that are already on the boot lid. Of course, the other thing with all of this is it means that I haven't got to drill more holes in the boot lid, which is always good. And then I think I'll have those carbon fiber dipped once I've done that, because then the struts have gone from not just doing a job, they've gone to looking really nice in their own right. And I think I'll go with silver for the wing, because I think the GT4 RS is a very aggressive looking car, and it can be a little over the top sometimes. So I think if I've got the swan neck struts in carbon fibre, then I think having the wing in silver will just like calm it all back down again. So that's the plan, yeah. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, because the next job now is to make the patterns up for the swan neck struts and get those made and carbon dipped, ready to swap them over. In the meantime, check out some of these other videos. Okay, see you soon.